on ESPN. This is the Ball Network. Get ready for the kickoff.
We're going to play hard, take pride in who and what this football program is.
Best 5 words in Tennessee is it's football time in Tennessee.
He pulls his way into the checkerboard. To the 30. He's out of here. 20 to the 10. Crank up Rocky Top. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is Tennessee Volunteer football.
For the 19th time in school history, the Tennessee Volunteers get the chance to play the #1 ranked team in college football as they host the Georgia Bulldogs today here at Neyland Stadium. Last season, Tennessee faced #1 Alabama here at Neyland Stadium and toppled the top-ranked Tide 52-49, setting off one of the wildest celebrations in fall football history. It'll take a similar type effort and performance to beat the Bulldogs on this SEC Saturday afternoon. Georgia is on a historic run. Back-to-back national championships, a school record 27 straight wins. A victory today would give the Bulldogs a run of 3 straight years, going 8-0 in SEC play, which would be a first in conference history. Coming off a tough loss at Missouri, Tennessee striving to have a bounce-back game today, and no better time to do it than against the #1 team in the country. The Vols knocked off #1 last year. They get a chance to do it again today as Tennessee hosts Georgia.
You tuned in to the Tennessee Volunteers on the Vol Network. Exciting play-by-play action of University of Tennessee football with Bob Kesling, Pat Ryan, Brent Hubbs, Jason Swain, and John Wilkerson.
Sponsored by First Horizon, celebrating 30 years as the official bank of UT Athletics.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas.
By Farm Bureau Insurance. Our agents are there when you need them. We're Tennessee's insurance company and the official insurance of the Vols.
By Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers.
By UT Medical Center, the official healthcare provider of the Vols.
And by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Light, made to chill. Celebrate responsibly. Distributed across Volunteer State by Cherokee Distributing.
Back in 30 seconds.
University of Tennessee football on ESPN Tri-Cities is brought to you locally by Action Rentals and Sales, by Keen's Piping, Hamlet Jobs and Funeral Homes, BTES, Rural Health Services, Wolfson Eye Institute, East Street Credit Union, Diamond Exchange, Hawkins Gas, Espresso Chain, Fanatics 101, Johnny Briscoe's New York Style Pizza, Price and Randy Insurance, and by Burke IT.
Games are magnified in November, and the spotlight is bright today here at Neyland Stadium as the Tennessee Volunteers get a shot at #1 as they take on undefeated Georgia. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Tennessee football. Bob Kesling, Pat Ryan with you in the John Ward Broadcast Center. And Pat, you get a shot at #1, and you better be revved up and ready to go.
You better be ready to go because Georgia's had some close games this year. Auburn was close. Missouri was close. But when the time came to turn it on, they turned it on and put them away. You have to be ready for 4 quarters against these guys.
Georgia has faced everybody's best shot, and they're still undefeated. They have been a slow starting team in the first quarter, but they make adjustments, and then they finish off in the fourth because of their depth. Tennessee has to get off to a fast start today.
We have to get. We need to get the football first, and we need to go down and score. Georgia, you talked about depth. You look at their depth chart, you can't only get through it because there's 5 guys at every position. And I assure you, all those guys can play. So you got to bring your game against these guys. Defensively, they cover well, they rush the passer, they stop the run, they tackle well, and offensively, they like to move it down the field.
There you go. Let me ask you about how you look at the quarterback matchup today.
Well, I tell you what, Carson Beck is a guy. You talked about it earlier. He took a lot of heat in the offseason. People said, "Oh, he can't replace the guy that had last year. Yeah, he's not going to be as good." Well, he's playing better. He's throwing for over 300 yards a game, and he's getting better with every game. Joe Milton's had some ups and downs. Last week was a down. He needs to come out in this game, make good decisions, and we're going to need to make some plays down the field today against these guys that come out victorious.
Well, Carson Beck, their offensive line has been playing very well. They're protecting. He's throwing 74% of his passes complete in SEC play. That means he's got time to pick out a receiver.
Well, that's the best in Georgia history to this point. Yeah, he has time. And he's got a big, strong, experienced offensive line. And he's got some guys on the outside and a tight end that can go get it.
So today, the biggest challenge in the country as they take on the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs. We'll hear from Coach Josh Heupel when we come back in just a moment. This is Tennessee football on the Vol Network.